Hi, and welcome back to this week's Self-Love Masterclass. My name is Renee. I'm a self-love teacher, coach, doula, and a Reiki master. And every single week we come back here to talk about self-love, to explore new ways to develop our self-esteem, our self-worth, and to create the inner wisdom so that we can manifest the life of our dreams. Today, I'm going to talk to you all about how to build self-respect. First, we're going to talk about what self-respect actually is. Then we'll look at where to start, like how do we even begin to try to create this thing. Then I'll dive into 3 major tips that will help you to build self-respect. And then I'm going to end the video with giving you something that you definitely want to watch out for along your self-love journey towards self-respect. Now, if you're new to my channel, a lot of my clients and people who watch these videos like to take notes. If you are a note taker, go grab your paper and your pen and get ready to take notes. If you don't want to do that, what you can do is add this video to your own playlist, or you can come back and watch it anytime on the Self-Love Masterclass playlist. Now, there are all kinds of definitions out there. You can Google and do your own research, but what I like to tell my clients is self-respect is really about how you treat yourself. Do you treat yourself in a way that makes you feel good about yourself, or do you treat yourself in a way that makes you feel upset, disgusted, disappointed, or just not even like yourself? And unlike self-esteem, self-respect is something that only you can give to yourself. It is really about you getting your own internal validation. A lot of us feel incredibly overwhelmed when we first start our self-love journey. There's all different kinds of things that we have to reflect upon, things that we need to change, and it's like, oh my God, where do I even begin? The thing to really just say to yourself is, first of all, this is a practice and this is a process. Don't rush. It's not going to happen in a snap. It's going to be something that you'll get better at over time, right? Just like any other skill. The place you want to start is really by taking a look at your behaviors. What are the behaviors that you do that make you feel really proud and good of yourself? And what are the behaviors that you're doing right now that make you not like yourself or feel really badly about yourself? I do recommend that you grab a paper if you didn't get one earlier and actually work this out outside of your mind. But if you don't have anything accessible right now, that's fine. Just make a mental list of those behaviors that make you feel badly about yourself, because we're definitely going to talk about those in the 3 tips. Tip number 1 is it's important to separate your opinions of yourself from the opinions that other people have about you. A lot of us were raised to make other people happy, or to just sort of be nice or be good or just do what everyone else is doing. It's about making the group happy. For a lot of us, we are so preoccupied with what people think about us and how people feel about us. When we are externally focused on what other people think, we're not really paying enough attention to how we really feel and what we really want. And that tends to be when we tend to disrespect ourselves, when we tend to care more about the opinions that other people have of us than our own opinion of ourselves. And the truth of the matter is, we can't make everyone happy. We can't please everyone else. And certainly there is no one else that can take better care of us than we can for ourselves. Your goal is to ensure that you're striving to have a healthy opinion of yourself, not to hold other people's opinions of you as more important. Tip number 2 is it's important to speak lovingly and kindly to yourself. Obviously, the more love and compassion you shower yourself with, the more you're going to grow, the better you're going to feel about yourself, the more you're going to respect yourself. You want to be really watchful for those times when you're going through something difficult, or you failed, or you're struggling, because those times are when we tend to beat ourselves up. That's when the nasty language comes out and we start calling ourselves every name that you can think of. That's when we're really mean and harsh with ourselves. That's when that inner critic comes out. Now, as I've mentioned in another video here on Self-Love Masterclass, the inner critic can be useful. It can teach you about yourself. It can also show you where you still need to grow. But an inner critic is not healthy when we let it run away with us. This is about bringing awareness, being mindful of how you're speaking to yourself. And then there is a belief underneath that all that is like, if I'm mean and hard on myself, I'll do better next time. Studies actually show that that's not true. The worse or more mean you are with someone and yourself, the more likely they are to fail again. So if you really want to win, talk to yourself lovingly, treat yourself kindly, and with respect. Tip number 3 is it's important to stay true to your personal boundaries. We need to have boundaries with everyone. Yes, I literally mean everyone. From the stranger on the street to the people in your home, your kids, your partner, your family, your employers, your employees. You need to have boundaries all the time. Boundaries are how we teach other people how to treat us. Our boundaries are how we determine for ourselves what feels good and what doesn't feel good. And anytime we ignore our internal guidance system, anytime we ignore our intuition or what feels right for us, it causes us to not trust ourselves. It causes us to lose faith in ourselves. It causes us to lose respect for ourselves. Every time we assert ourselves, every time we speak up for ourselves, every time we ask a question, every time we do what resonates with us, we build self-respect. Now, there is something I want you to watch out for, particularly if you are someone who has a history of being a people pleaser or a bit of a martyr. Building self-respect is going to be a little bit more challenging for you because you have historically put the happiness of other people before your own. And even more so, you have put the needs of other people before your own, so much so that you would even sacrifice yourself for them. Self-love, self-respect, creating self-esteem, self-worth, all of these kinds of things is about you reprioritizing things in your life. It is about moving yourself up on your list. I have so many more tips that I want to share with you, but obviously I can't share them all in this video. If you want to dive deeper into this, leave me some questions in the comments. I'd be happy to answer them. And for anyone that wants to dive deep one-on-one, all of my information is in the description box. You can register and sign up for a session with me today if you want. As always, my friends, I have had so much fun doing this video for you. The sun is about to set, and I'm so glad that I got to film this video just before it got completely dark. If you're new to this YouTube channel, welcome again. Don't forget to subscribe. We do videos about self-love and all the stuff that I talked about every single week, and things are just getting better and better. If this video resonated with you, if it helped you, if you learned something, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. I love you all so much. Thank you for being here. And until we see each other somewhere online or in person, don't you forget that we are in this together. Mwah.